It took just a few days. After nearly 18 months away from the spotlight due to mandatory military service, BTS's Jungkook has once again proven why he's one of the most powerful forces in K-pop and global pop culture. According to the Korea Corporate Reputation Research Institute, Jungkook surged to the #2 spot in the June 2025 male idol brand reputation rankings, just behind fellow BTS member Jimin. And here's what's stunning. He did this without releasing a new song, appearing on television, or posting anything promotional since his discharge on June 11. So, what exactly is going on? The Brand Reputation Index is not based on popularity alone. It measures media coverage, fan community buzz, consumer interest, and engagement analytics. Jungkook's index score spiked largely because of search volume explosion around his military discharge, viral Weverse posts, and fan comments discussing his return, ongoing demand for his fashion partnerships, e.g. Calvin Klein, renewed streaming of his solo works like Seven and Jolda, and global anticipation for a group comeback. What's even more surprising? This marks his highest ranking since before enlisting. Much of this rise wasn't orchestrated by agencies. It came from fans themselves, from massive fan projects in Korea and China, to international billboards, bus advertisements, and trending hashtags like #WelcomeBackJungkook. ARMY has reignited Jungkook's name across every digital platform imaginable. It's like he never left. One fan wrote on Twitter, or maybe we just never stopped waiting. The emotional weight of his return, especially as the youngest BTS member, has made fans worldwide eager to engage, post, stream, and support anything tied to Jungkook, even before his official reappearance in public media. What's most intriguing is that Jungkook has barely said a word publicly, and no solo interviews, no press appearances, no new content drops yet, and still, he's back at the top. Experts suggest this is a testament to his long-term brand strength, built over years of consistent performance, relatability, and global appeal. While others rely on constant visibility, Jungkook thrives even in absence, a phenomenon only few global celebrities ever achieve. His influence is not based on noise, but presence. If this is what Jungkook can do days after discharge, what happens when he officially resumes activities? There are already rumors of a second solo album in the works, upcoming global brand endorsements, a special BTS anniversary performance, a possible surprise appearance with J-Hope or RM during FESTA, and if even half of that is true, Jungkook may be on track to claim the #1 brand reputation spot for July, overtaking Jimin. Something that hasn't happened since early 2023 and the world of K-pop. Where relevance can be fleeting, Jungkook's return proves one thing. True legends don't chase the spotlight, they make the world turn toward them, even in silence. And as BTS edges closer to a full reunion, all eyes are watching the Golden Magne, not just as a member, not just as a singer, but perhaps as the pulse of the next era. What if this is just the surface? Multiple industry insiders believe that Jungkook's current momentum is not a peak, but a foundation. A sign that he and BTS are quietly preparing something massive behind the scenes. His current visibility isn't based on new content, but when he does release something, the internet may break again. According to leaked scheduling data from Korean media outlets, studio time under HYB's blackout code, used to hide top-secret projects, was booked solid during the final weeks of Jungkook's military service. One HYB staffer, speaking anonymously, stated, "Jungkook is not coming back slowly. He's returning on his own terms. What you're seeing is just the tremor. The earthquake is next." On June 14th, a sharp-eyed fan noticed that a well-known producer working under HYB briefly posted and deleted a photo from a studio workstation showing a file titled JK2_final mixed wave. Within seconds, speculation exploded. Could this be Jungkook's second solo album? Was it finished before his military discharge? And if so, is it already scheduled for a surprise drop? The hashtag JK2 is coming trended in over 40 countries within the hour. With only Jimin ahead of him in the Brand Reputation Index, fans are already campaigning across all platforms, calling for daily streaming parties of Golden, Seven, and standing next to you-coordinated hashtag pushes viral edits, fan art, and short form tributes across Instagram X, and TikTok massive engagement with Calvin Klein and Vogue campaigns, this isn't just fan support. It's a strategic movement, and if momentum continues at this pace, July could be the month Jungkook reclaims #1, just weeks after finishing military service, a feat never achieved before by a K-pop idol. There's one more theory floating within ARMY forums, that Jungkook's return will signal not just a continuation of BTS's legacy, but the start of his own era. On a different level, not just as a singer, not just as the Golden Magne, but as a global solo powerhouse, standing shoulder to shoulder with world icons like Harry Styles, Justin Timberlake, and The Weeknd. And maybe that's what makes this moment so different. He's not rushing, he's not overexposing, he's calculating every move, letting curiosity build to a fever pitch. Because when Jungkook moves, he doesn't need to speak. The world listens anyway. Right now, the world feels like it's holding its breath. Jungkook has returned. BTS is nearly whole. The data is rising. The clues are piling up. The world is watching, and maybe, just maybe, the #2 spot was never the goal. IT was just a step, because Jungkook didn't come back to reclaim anything. He came back to build something new, and the countdown has already begun. There's something different about this comeback. Something unspoken. HYB has remained completely silent.
Noticier trailers.
No press statements. No member activities announced. And yet, everyone knows something is coming. Because Jungkook has never needed noise to make an impact. Just like his global hit 7, which debuted at #1 with minimal promotion, Jungkook's brand operates on something more powerful than hype. A trust between artist and audience. He disappears.
He grows.
He returns. And the world always follows. This is not marketing. This is momentum. And it's building fast. Here's something few are talking about, but the timeline is suspiciously perfect. June 11th. Jungkook and Jimin discharged June 13. BTS's 12th debut anniversary June 21. Suga completes military service with this sequence. It's possible BTS and HYB have deliberately structured a reunion narrative. Not as a sudden drop, but as a rolling wave. First RM's handwritten letter, then Jungkook's silent discharge, then V's cryptic message. And now, the world is watching. And O1 is saying, come back. But no one can stop feeling it either. While all 7 members will soon be free, insiders speculate that Jungkook's solo momentum is being used as a soft re-entry strategy, a low-risk, high-impact way to test waters before launching something massive as BTS. Think about it. He's already trending globally. His brand reputation is spiking, being courted again by Calvin Klein, Vogue, and Apple Music. His name alone is dominating Korean and international media. Without even speaking, what happens when he does speak? When he posts? When he sings? The fuse has been lit. The question is, what is he about to ignite? Online, ARMY communities are already preparing emotionally and logistically. Fan translators have resumed 24/7 monitoring of Weverse. Discord servers have started building folders for streaming events. TikTok and Instagram pages are shifting from nostalgia posts to any day now. Alerts point one viral Weverse comment says, when Jungkook disappears, something always explodes later. We're waiting. We're ready. We know it's coming. Even K-media outlets are growing bolder with headlines. One major Korean article ran with, is Jungkook orchestrating the comeback of the century? No official answer.
No confirmation.
But the anticipation is undeniable. Speculation has grown that Jungkook may return to the stage before any official release, either through a surprise mini-stage at BTS Festin appearance during HYB's internal artist showcase, a secret performance at a summer fashion event. As hinted by his recent Calvin Klein-related airport activity, if true, it would mirror the rollout strategy of 7. Intimate, understated, and world-shattering. And let's not forget, Jungkook doesn't perform just to be seen. When he steps on stage, he declares something. What will he declare next? In a post-military era where K-pop's landscape is shifting, BTS's comeback won't just be about nostalgia. It will be about reinvention. And if Jungkook is indeed leading that shift, whether in sound, style, or stage presence, then fans may not be witnessing a return to the old BTS. They might be witnessing the birth of something never seen before, something bigger, something bolder, something Jungkook.